Welcome to RC Thornton & Associates, a Phoenix-based CPA firm whose mission it is to help their clients achieve financial success. This is part of a series of career development insights for the professional interested in advancing their career. We caught up with a group of CPA professionals at various stages of their career who asked a few questions about how they can make their career better. Stay tuned at the end to find out how to contact Chuck. We're here today with Chuck Thornton of RC Thornton & Associates. Chuck, thanks for coming in today. Sure. We're here to talk about taking care of your career. You know, if I want to succeed in a public accounting career, what would you suggest that I do?
The first is to recognize the responsibility and whose responsibility it is for your career. You know, school's over when you're out of college. You go through college, you have courses, they tell you what courses, they tell you what chapter to read, they tell you how to prepare for the exam. And then you go through all that, graduation happens, you're finished, and now you're into the workforce, and you're finding out nothing's structured like that at all. You need to create your own structure, your own process, defining what your objectives are, and consistently work on your career development. And don't presume that anyone's going to map it out for you. You might get help along the way, but it's now your responsibility to be successful in your career.
Well, Chuck, I have been in the profession for about 5 years now, and I really like to further my career. How do I know what firms to look for?
Well, once you've been out for about 5 years and you've been in the profession, you probably have better choices in terms of where you might wind up with the particular firm. Do your homework is my theme here, is do your homework looking for the right kind of firm. If you're interested in valuations, you're interested in litigation work, then what you want to do is you want to find those kind of firms. How do you find them? Well, what you do is you take a look down at the society. There's a committee for just about all sorts of different topics. There's committee chairmen, there's committee participants. Those people that are on the committee that's applicable to the topic you're interested in probably work for firms or are involved in firms that do that kind of work. Look for people who write articles. See where they're located, what firm they're with. Again, if they're writing an article on a topic you're interested in and it is relevant to your career, chances are they're working for a firm such as that. So do your homework, do your intelligence, snoop around, and then don't wait for the opening to come from that firm just because now you found them or you're waiting for the advertisement. What you do is you basically go seek them out and try to talk to them.
Now, Chuck, I've been in my career for about 10 years. When I'm interviewing with the firm's partners, how do I discuss my career with them?
Actually, I would encourage it. I would think most partners in a firm interviewing you would encourage it. They'd probably be surprised if you didn't ask about that. But by some chance you don't get to that point in the interview, you could certainly ask, could I talk a little bit about what some of my goals are and how that might work within your firm? I think they'd be pleased about you doing that. I do believe, though, make sure you just ask for permission simply because you're being polite. They did invite you to the interview, and so you certainly want to show them the courtesy. But don't have aversions about talking about your career aspirations. And I wouldn't even hide your aspirations thinking maybe it's not a good fit. If you've made that decision it's not a good fit, go ahead and talk about it, but probably that's not the firm for you.
So I'm a little over halfway through my career, and let's assume a candidate gets hired into a firm that they believe will provide them with good career growth. Mm-hmm. How does the candidate stay on top of that?
Remember the theme, it's still your responsibility. I'm going to add homework, but homework of a different type. And that is you need to kind of find in the firm who might be someone who can help you out. Now, you may have a more structured approach in that firm. And certainly I wouldn't go around that structured approach. But if it isn't, I would try to find someone who would be willing to be a mentor, and you're the one who kind of stays on top of the mentoring process. I think you find that if you ask someone who's a partner or an influential person in the firm to be your mentor, it might actually help you moving up the ladder at the same time.
I've recently graduated. What are some elements of having a fulfilling career as a CPA?
I would say let's reframe that and say, how can I move towards a fulfilling career? And that is having a plan. You know, if everyone talks about business plans in business. Have a business plan. The truth of it is you're in business for yourself. And if you're in business for yourself, then you want to have a plan. You just happen to be in business of providing services for the CPA firm that you're with. Use a four-prong approach. Objective, plan, execute, and control. You can remember that by using the acronym OPEC. What's really fulfilling is, as you start off with a target, your objective, you're moving towards it, you can see you're going to accomplish it, and the accomplishment aspect of that is what's very fulfilling.
Chuck, I'm established in my career. How does your firm help their CPAs with career development?
We talked previously about a quick start program that we have, but what really fits in for people who have been in the business for a while is a quantum leap program. And that is that you can leap from one skill set to a greater skill set or to a different skill set with a specific program of how you're going to accomplish that. It's your program, but we invite people every October to come and say, I would like to participate in the program. You develop it, we talk about it, we come up with a written plan. Shouldn't be surprising, always have your plan in writing. And then we talk about what the commitments are and how we're going to skew opportunities towards you to try to help you get to that next step you're looking for.
So Chuck, managing or taking care of our career is really up to us, isn't it? We got to have a plan and we've got to track it. Thanks for coming in today. We sure appreciate you sharing your thoughts.
Certainly.